Hey traders, Brian here from breakingoptions.com. Promised you guys I'd get tomorrow's trades out tonight in a video so you can set up your charts and your alerts. One favor, if you want these early, subscribe to this channel. You get it right away. Hit the notification, it'll notify you. So if you're not looking at our Discord, you'll get an automatic notification, and hit the like button. If I know you like them, I'll keep making more. So let's get started. First on the list, we got Roku. Major support resistance line 77.82. This is not the 200 day. This is just a major support and resistance for Roku. Normally I use red for the 200 day, but this is just major support and resistance. Above this, 80.43, and then I think this thing taps out 82.01. It's got a $7 implied move, which would give you this 85.29. That's the 50-day simple moving average. Possible, not likely. Tomorrow is OPEX, so probably get some action in one or two momentum pushes, and then it's just going to sit there. To the downside, break of this, we got 75.39, then 72.03. That's probably what I think it has in it for the downside. So I'm looking at more like a $5 move than the full 7 they're looking for. And of course, 69.47 if it really goes is the next level. One surprising thing about Roku, the options for tomorrow are extremely cheap. You can get $2 out of the money options, meaning the 80 calls or the 76 puts, for basically 60 cents. So that's insanely cheap for Roku. Next on the hit list, we've got Meta. Good pivot here, right? We got the 10-day simple moving average, 175.21. Breaks that to the upside. We're going to come up to 177.49. I think this thing tops out at 179.21, probably right around this upper trend line. I think that'll be resistance. It is showing it as more range for the day, but I think that's about what you'll get is that 179.21. Gap fill, upper trend line. I don't think there's much more than that. To the downside, we got the 21 simple moving average, magnet if it's down, right? It's going right there. And then if we break that, we've got the start of this gap. Okay, right there should support it 170.13. Not sure we get past that either. I think that's max, but if we do, huge level right here at right around 168.75 and 168.68. You have the 50-day simple moving average. You know that's a magnet. Plus we got a gap fill. So there is Meta. Those I'd go about 180s probably, 177.50s. Have to see how they open up. They're wide right now after hours on the call side, and probably 172.50s on the puts. Again, we'll look at those in the morning, which options to take. Equity is always the best because easy in, easy out, no premium burn. Amazon, another one with a setup. It's all tech today. Try to find non-tech overnight, but tech's looking like it wants to move. 142.77, major pivot on Amazon. We break that, I think we're going to fill this gap. Also coincides, that's the 200 day. I think we're going right to 144.58. I don't think it's going to get too much past that. So I think you got about, what is that, 250 in Amazon to the upside. I think it'll be a straight move there if the play is vertical. Downside, first move would be 141.69, 10-day simple moving average. Now, if we open up on the 10-day simple moving average, that is our pivot, right? And our first target to get through would be 142.77 and so forth. Next downside move, which is probably where we terminate, it's not going to go much farther down, this 140.38 because we're going to run into this trend line. If it does, we got a gap fill all the way down here at 137.92. Very unlikely on OPEX day. And then the bonus play we looked at, just because we know this thing's going to have range and it has a very good support resistance line to trade off of, and the options are extremely cheap both directions. ARC 47.73 first upside target, 100-day simple moving average 48.21, second target 49.37, and then that 10-day 50.08. Now ARC I do think can do it. It usually does more than the expected move. So ARC is one that I definitely think can do it. That's only $2.50. Options are dirt cheap on this. So, and if you don't like lottos, which I hate lottos, just go to next week's, guys. Downside, Downside from 47.73, we got 46.80, 45.97, and then we have that 50-day at 45.08. I think that's going to be support. So basically, you got the 10-day simple moving average and the 50-day, both in range, high probability of hitting one. Low probability of hitting both, meaning you'll tag up here, then come all the way down and reverse. But it's OPEX day. Anything can happen. I will be posting another video tonight, a little more macro, guys, so stay tuned for that. And again, if you like it, subscribe, like, hit the notification so you know they're coming out. I will speak to you guys later and see most of you in the morning.